Let's go.
I don't even remember where our room is.
What did you say? When someone tells me like directions, my mind,
yeah.
my mind goes blank.
East, did you say it was it's in the West Tower?
West.
I have a map.
5 minutes in, we're already lost.
Would this be considered the...
We need a "you are here" little icon.
Well,
should we backtrack?
yes.
Well, no, if that's the East Tower. Oh wait, West Tower. Oh, you guys, we've been saved. We've been saved. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay, we can buff it out. Okay, ready?
Let's buff it out. MTV, welcome to my crib.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Same. We're free. We're officially free.
Moms are off duty. I think we upgraded that view.
Yeah, we upgraded our view. We said we spare no expense. It was $20. We spare no expense for the mom weekend.
So worth it for the vibe.
It's actually beautiful though.
Yeah.
What? The leg kick. Oh my, wait,
What's
that's like
up,
civility. I'm not even gonna try because I'm so not flexible. Welcome to, are we calling this mom? No, this isn't necessarily mom after hours. This is just mom's off duty.
Yeah.
Right?
This is mom's off the clock.
Mom's off the clock. Things are gonna get wild, you guys. If you haven't gotten by now, this is more of a vlog style episode. So we're playing around with it, okay? This is new. It's new for us. It's new for you. But we're gonna do a little bit of podcasting here and there. So if you're just listening, like you're driving in your car or whatnot, and you really do want to get the full experience, it is more like a mixed and match of a vlog style. So maybe you listen to this later when you can watch it on Spotify. Or for my Apple girlies who just refuse to get on board with Spotify, it's okay. We're being inclusive. So for the Apple girlies, we are actually going to be posting this episode on YouTube as well.
Which we never do. We never post our episodes on YouTube.
Right, because you can watch them on Spotify. But we understand if you just really just refuse to download the Spotify app, you are just adamant about it, we are going to have it on YouTube for you to watch. So that's an option.
And then you can kind of play around with seeing us visually, and then maybe it will convince you to download Spotify, because that's where we post our full episodes where you can visually see us doing the nails, which we're not doing in this episode. Then spoiler.
Yes. So we're not doing nails. I know. It's kind of weird for us.
I need to talk about my nails.
Okay. Yes, right. I'm going to say we're not doing nails today, but of course we have to start you guys off with a little nail talk because Caitlin has something to share, something to confess to us.
I need to get it off my chest. Okay. Last episode, I did something wild, totally insane, out of the box for me. I put on a color on my nails. I'm a neutral girl. I'm the beige queen. Everyone makes fun of me. You know, the vibes, neutrals. I chose cobalt blue. Not only did I choose cobalt blue, it wasn't on a whim. I purchased and ordered it to be delivered in time to get my nails done.
It was premeditated.
Yes, it was very thought out. I was going for it. I was excited about it, actually. Kendall, she did a good job. She put it on. We had to do a lot of coats. Go back, watch the episode. It was terrifying at first. Better at the end, but I texted Kendall like a day after.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't even 24 hours. I swear it wasn't.
I said, not to be dramatic, but I cannot live another day with these nails. Not another day.
I said, send me a picture. I need to be reminded of how they look. I wanted a visual. I was like, honestly, I can't remember. I'm not living it.
I don't know if it's my skin tone. I'm very pale, and especially actually right now, I just put on a little self tanner. But yesterday, I was so white, and the nails, it almost made me look like I was dead. It just was not it was not a vibe. It was so ugly. And here's how I know that it was ugly on me. My coworkers always compliment my nails. Every time we record an episode and it's my turn, they'll be like, oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, I love that style. They'll be like, who did it? And then I'll tell them about the podcast. Now they pretty much know about the podcast, but it's always a conversation. They notice my nails. Mm-hmm. Not one person said a thing. I went to work the whole day. No one even, I think I saw a couple glances.
No, I'm imagining you're walking down the hallway at work and everybody's averting their eyes as quickly as possible. They quickly glance at the nail and then they quickly avert their eyes. They're like, do not engage, do not engage. Do not say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. And then Brian, he's not used to seeing me with a lot of color. We're sitting on the couch, I'm doing something with Cannon, he notices my nails and he's like, whoa, those are blue. Those are, wow, you went for some color, huh?
Ooh, okay, our food is here. We have room service, so pause. Please hold. I'm so hungry. Dude, I'm starving.
No, we can do it. Okay. Thank you.
Guys, I was even gonna first thing be like, hey everyone, I'm starving because I'm literally so hungry. We may have ordered more food than we need.
No, I'm so hungry.
I feel like it's that thing where you're so hungry that you just like look at the menu, you're like, I want this, I want that. Oh, side of fries, let's get it. And I'm like, wait, I don't know.
She's like, we could share. I'm like, share too?
Holy crap. No, but this sandwich is actually ginormous.
I get it every time I go to the spa here. It's so good.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we did good. That was really good. I ate way too much. I think I ate like double you because I ate 2 pieces of the quesadilla and half of a sandwich.
I didn't try the quesadilla. Well, that's my thing. If I wait too long to eat, then I can't eat
Yeah,
as much.
yeah.
So I'm going to grub later. I'm definitely going to be in there. Like, middle of the night, Caitlin's going to wake up and be like, is there like a sewer rat in this room? I'm going to be like, in the corner gnawing on a cold quesadilla.
Anyways, as I was saying multiple times, Brian was like, I just can't believe you went for it. Color, like, how does it feel? Like, and blue too, but like in a way where he's kind of like disgusted.
Yeah, like you can see it on his face.
Yeah.
Men don't hide their feelings. They really don't.
So I said, that's it. That's enough. I cannot live like this. And I filed for the first time. I changed the color without removing the nails. So I took our buffing thing, and so I filed down the blue so it was like thin. And then I did brown with a chrome on top.
No, Caitlin created a masterpiece. If you can bring it up to the camera a little bit, because it is, you guys, it's insane. It's like this, it has like a metallic look to it. We did some on me a while ago, kind of like this, but the brown that we chose had like a weird green tinge to it. Mm-hmm. What you have is nothing less than a masterpiece on your hands.
Thank you very much.
You did really good. Like I
also learned a lot for us. Because I found when I was looking at the different tips, there's that really aggressive tip. So I did that. And then I found one that was really soft. And I was able to do the cuticles like really nice with it and make it look thin.
Okay.
This is what I want for us going forward. We're going to start perfecting the details. We've been good on like, okay, we want them to stay on.
Yeah, we figured out the basics. Like at minimum, we just needed them to stay.
Yes.
Because for a while that was rough, especially on my part.
Yeah. And we were struggling with the glue and all that. Now we need to like clean up the edges when we like put the glue and the painting and
we'll get better. Dude, I can't get over it. Honestly, that sandwich, like I'm still thinking
good.
about it. Now I know about this place. I'm gonna like come here on a random day just to get the club sandwich. No, and I was so hungry, you guys, because let me tell you. So I don't think we fully explained like what our situation is. So basically, Caitlin and I are doing a little staycation. Okay, we're not far from where we both live, but we're just spending the night without the babies on our own to our own devices. You know, it's kind of crazy, kind of wild. So I'm getting ready, and like both of our kids are around the same age, so they're both in that age where like they take a really long nap in the middle of the day, and that's what I'm used to. That's what I expect from my child, and that's what he does usually. He goes to bed at 12 on the dot, and he usually doesn't wake up till like 2. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna put him down for his nap, and then I'm gonna like spend that whole time like packing, planning my outfit, because we are going to a little like parent club event tonight for Las Vegas Parents Club if you guys are local. Anyways, we'll put more details of that in the description. So anyways, I'm thinking I'm gonna have all this time to like plan my outfit, even probably do my hair, which clearly you see did not happen. And when I tell you, this man, I put him in this man, I'm like this grown,
small
tiny little child man, I put him in his crib, and he just would not sleep. I texted Caitlin, it was like, I put him down at 12, and it's like 15 minutes later, he's not crying, he's just in his crib going, whale, because his new favorite word is whale, like the animal whale, like the goes in the ocean. So he's just going whale, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid is not going down. So I finally gave up, because then he was starting to get like fussy and stuff. He just wouldn't go down. So I finally gave up, put him in his little bouncer, and I'm like trying to get ready while he's like being super fussy because he wouldn't nap, and he's tired. It's like that thing where you're like, you're tired, sleep, like, just go to sleep, and they're like, nope, I don't wanna. Mm-hmm. So he's crabby for like a couple hours while I'm trying to pack up. But I'm not gonna lie, and this is the piece of this whole like we're here having the night to ourselves, like the mental load is I can already feel the difference in like not having that mental load of being like, okay, but if he doesn't nap now, then I'm gonna have to like worry about, then I'm gonna do this, and then he's gonna be crabby later, and then how am I gonna get him to nap later? Maybe I'll have to go for a drive, so then maybe I could drive to Target, and then maybe I could do this. And it's like that mental load where you're like already thinking, and then what about dinner? What are we gonna do for dinner? Because he's gonna be crabby, so then I'm gonna have to put him to bed early. Like these are the things that are going through a woman's and a mother's mind 24/7. The moms get it. If they're listening, they're like, yep, I totally get it.
So true. Your day is literally ruined if they don't take their
if they don't nap. And normally that would have been so stressful for me, especially thinking about like having to get ready for an event. I'd be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So I'm not gonna lie though, and it's kind of evil of me, but in my head I'm like, not my problem. Like, not my problem. Like, normally in that moment, if it were just me watching him, I probably would have been like, I need to go take him for a drive right now, try to get him to sleep so that he's not super crabby later. But my husband wanted to like do his thing still. Like, I was like, he's like, do you mind watching him then, since I'm gonna be watching? I was like, yeah, of course, like, no problem. Because in my head, I'm like, because later when he's crabby, not my problem. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the mental load is like lifted. I'm like, as soon as I walk out these doors, like, that's it, you know? So that's where my brain is at going into tonight.
Are you feeling so free right now?
I am. I'm feeling free. I'm feeling wild. This is my first night away from him.
Crazy.
So I'm not gonna lie, the little like anxious like mom anxiety like hit me. Like I was waving goodbye, and my husband doesn't help because they stand in the driveway and he's like having him like blow kisses to me, and I'm like, stop. Like, it's one night, but like, anyways, we can get into that tonight. I think we need to get ready.
Okay, we absolutely need to get ready because we need to leave here in less than 30 minutes.
Guys, in true like influencer vlog fashion, we're like, so we're literally running so late, we have to get ready. but actually though, we are running so late. Like, we have, how long do we have? 30 minutes?
Well, we originally were gonna leave at 4:20, and that's in 22 minutes, but then we push it to 4:30, so we literally have less than 30 minutes.
And to give you guys an idea of where we're at, we need to go right now, and I'm gonna unveil the bangs. If you're watching, we have like 30 minutes to get Dwight Schrute fixed.
Dwight Schrute.
It's giving Dwight, so we gotta go.
I'm glad my hair's not that greasy because I was fully planning on washing it and absolutely do not have time to wash it.
Okay,
so
we gotta go.
Just figure it out.
We gotta go. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Do you still have to curl your hair?
I was thinking about maybe doing it, but I'm not sure. Like, I was gonna see if I have time. I was like, let me do my makeup first and then decide. Like, hook it, like, once you get it in, and then push it up.
Okay.
You guys, the problem, this is like when you don't have your man to put on your jewelry, and we both have like these long nails. We're struggling.
From the bottom?
Like, flip it maybe, like hook it from the other side maybe. Running late and then spends 20 minutes putting on a necklace when I really don't need to wear it.
I'm scared. Grandma's pearls.
Grandma's pearls.
I ain't gonna be the reason we lose grandma's pearls today. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
I just had no clue what I was doing.
Were they worth it? Were they worth wasting like 15 minutes on it? I don't know.
It looks cute.
Debatable.
It looks cute.
This is the outfit. We ran out of time. Hair is straight, but we're just going with it. And I have teeth whitening in, so that's why I'm talking weird.
All right, we are almost to the event.
We are about almost 20 minutes late.
We wanted to be 20 minutes early, so we're kind of like 40 minutes late if you do the math.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's one of those events where we're sure people are going to be kind of
filtering in,
coming in a little late, leaving whenever.
This is what we tell ourselves. This is how we justify it. It's fine. No, it'll be okay.
We actually have no idea what
I just want to say, every time that I'm really bad with time management, but I always have the best intentions. I always intend on being early. I'm like, yeah, if you're not early, you're late. But I'm always late. But I always start out with the best intentions.
I blame our kids.
I do too. They're not here to blame, Caitlin.
I blame them. We're back. And I made us pick up cups of hot water. They brought us a surprise.
Is it still just hot water?
Yeah, it's still hot water.
I was about to say.
No, I have a surprise.
Shut up, is it what I think it is? Dude, it's perfect.
Isn't this the vibe?
No, it's literally everything I could ever want right now.
I was like, we have to get it. We went to one of the bars and asked for hot water. They didn't have it. We had to walk across the hotel to a different place to get hot water. I'm like, I don't know, Kendall, is it worth it? She's like, I don't know what it's for.
Yeah. But knowing now, it was worth it.
It was worth it.
I'd walk miles and miles for this. Caitlin says to me, we're like getting drinks. She's like, as long as we get to bed by 11 p.m., we're good. Like, randomly, she pulls out her phone. She's like, as long as we get to bed by 11 p.m. I'm like, okay, we have an itinerary tonight.
I have to make rules for us.
It's
probably still hot as shit. So.
It probably needs to steep too, Caitlin. You're just gonna be sipping
chug hot
water. Boiling hot water that tastes like an essence of peppermint. I'm gonna let mine steep.
Okay, fine. You don't have to hold it. All right, we are winding down. We're getting ready for bed. Oh, it's gonna feel so good to wash off our makeup.
Dude, I've never changed into comfortable clothes so fast in my life.
It feels so good. And I'm excited to like wash my face really good. I'm gonna do my full routine.
Yes, we decided we're gonna share our skincare routines with you guys. Caitlin, the educated esthetician that she is gonna walk us through her skincare. And then uneducated, non-esthetician that I am, I'm gonna walk you through my skincare.
Can't wait to see your routine.
I'm scared to show Caitlin mine, but
we don't really talk about this very much.
Never. I try to like never bring it up to her because I know she's too educated for me. She's too
Dying.
You're too advanced for me.
Okay, well, here we go. Step 1. This is like my full skincare routine on a night I'm wearing makeup and then I want to like do it up, you know? Like
elevate it.
Yeah.
Like really get in there.
Like I want a self-care moment. So I'm going to do a few like of the nicer steps to really like what I should do every night, but I don't because I get lazy. Like what I wish I did every night, like the good stuff. That's what I'm going to do. So because I'm wearing makeup, I'm going to use this Day Dissolve cleansing balm. I also sometimes like to do an oil cleanse. Like in place of this, I would use like a oil cleanse. So you do this dry, no water added. And you just rub this around first to really like dissolve the makeup because oil attracts oil. So for your first cleanse, if you have oily skin, you can still use this because it will help draw the oil out of your pores. And then a lot of makeup has oils in it. So it's really gonna break all of that down. So I always do this at the end of like a heavy makeup day.
Ooh. Eucalyptus oil and vitamin E.
I'm not a big oil on the face girl, to be honest. Like I'm not like I use like a facial oil. I'm kind of against it for my combination skin and for most of my client skin. But if it's a cleanser and it's your first cleanse, I'm okay with it because it like draws it all out.
And then you're gonna wash it off thoroughly.
Yes, I'm gonna wash it off.
I got that
That's
part.
the important part because some people get really crazy with the oils and I'm like... Okay. So that was just my first cleanse. Now my second cleanse, tonight is not my exfoliating night. This is just my gentle cleanser. Honestly, I'm using this gentle cleanser because I ran out of my usual gentle cleanser, but this is my like second choice backup that I like, but not my ultimate fave, but it's really good still. Can't see it. It's not at my own house. I can't find the knob.
I didn't help you at all either. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to get out my makeup remover. Let me get that really quick. Usually I use like a cotton swab and then I just only use the micellar water for my mascara and if I have like eyeshadow or eyeliner. So I use this after washing my face thoroughly if there's anything like residual. Okay, now I'm gonna use my toner pads. This is my favorite step. Right now I'm using the Skin Medica Evening Correct, but I also love the Zeo Complexion Renewal Pads. Little light blend of acids. These ones are very brightening, the one I'm using right now, but it's also really good for
dropping on the floor. It's also really good for dropping on the floor and picking back up with all the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna want to distribute that evenly around your face. No, but it's like good for blackheads and like getting the rest of the dirt and oil off. So I really scrub it like in my T-zone. These are non-negotiable every single night. And then I flip it around and I get the top of my back with it.
Ooh.
With those little back bumps.
Mm-hmm.
I got lazy with this for a while and Brian was like, not like he was being mean, but he was like, oh, you have like acne.
Really?
Yeah,
I do
he's
get
like-
that every now and then. It comes in like random spurts.
Yeah, I get it bad too because I feel like I don't really wash my back. I just let the shampoo like do its thing.
Yeah, right.
And like the conditioner just clogs all the pores. But then if I do this, it kind of mitigates it.
Oh.
And then sometimes like if I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, I'll do like the backs of my arms too because I get those little bumps. Okay, now I did get melasma during pregnancy, so I do my Evening Correct skin
what's that?
brightener. This is for brightening melasma or...
What's melasma? I don't know melasma.
Melasma is the hyperpigmentation you can get like hormonally. It's like I have a brown splotch here and here, but like some people get it like under their eyes or like the pregnancy mask.
Oh.
You see people get like freckles for pregnancy or like brown splotches.
Okay.
So I get it mostly on my forehead. I mean, it's mostly gone now. I've been working on it for a while. I had it before pregnancy and it got a lot worse in pregnancy, but it can flare up during like if you go on and off birth control or you can, some people just get it. Like it's common in women. Like sun makes it worse, but it's not freckles. It's like a different type of brown
Blotches.
spot. Yeah. So I do that. And then I have my firming serum. This is like Botox in a bottle, literally. It like makes your skin super smooth. Okay, then you want to seal it all in. This is my hyaluronic acid. Usually hyaluronic acid would go on sooner, but this one's like a thicker version. You get a little water on your hand and you mix it together and it helps deliver the hydration like into your skin. And then I have my neck cream. This is when it gets a little like, it's a little bit extra. You know, this is like the extra stuff I'm talking about, but we love a nice neck cream.
No, I do. I see it. I see what you mean, because like I do feel like your neck when it ages, like it can get like wrinkly, right?
You can see the neck really like shows your true colors, because some people will like take, not true colors, but like some people take care of their face, like even celebrities, and then you look down and it's like, oh, that's how old you really are.
I see that.
You know, like,
or even when you put makeup.
Jennifer Aniston, like some of our queens have not done the neck, you know?
Jennifer, we see you.
Not to call my girl out, she's a beauty queen, she's perfect, nothing wrong with her whatsoever. My eye cream, Brian loves this one.
Ooh.
He always steals it.
I like the little dispenser of it.
It does have a nice applicator. It's the Growth Factor eye cream. And then I have my lash serum.
Wait, what? Growth what?
Growth Factor.
What does that mean?
Growth factors are anti-aging. They
Oh.
help you grow collagen and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's my skincare routine.
Yay. Are you ready for mine?
Yeah, I'm scared to see yours too.
I'm scared to show you.
What is it?
So, what is it? Step number 1.
CeraVe.
CeraVe.
I heard of her.
What do you think about CeraVe? Now, I choose CeraVe.
Which one is it?
Because my sister left it in my guest bathroom shower one time, and I thought, that's interesting, I'm gonna use the rest of that bottle. So I've been using
the same
CeraVe.
bottle?
Yeah, so I've been using CeraVe when it pleases me. So what I like to do is wet my face. Wait, I'm gonna take this off. Give me your honest review. Okay. Step 1, water. You know? Good old-fashioned water. We're gonna just take the mascara and just try to get as much off
That could...
so that it's not like crazy when I put this stuff on, because then it's annoying to wash off, and that just like puts me in a bad mood. So that's part of my routine, is trying to get all of this shit off. Okay, now it's time for CeraVe.
CeraVe, your girl.
My girl. And I happen to pop. I just rub her in. Wherever my fingers lead is where I go.
Good job. Good job washing your face. You know what? I'm just happy you're washing your face, because I do know girls who do not.
And sometimes I don't, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I always like to use water, and normally I do this in a bathtub because I take a bath because I can't stand the feeling of like water running down my elbows. And then we rub the bottom of our eyes until they're raw because the mascara is not coming off. Yeah, it's still there. That's just, you know, part of the whole thing. And like, if there's any left, it's fine. Like, tomorrow we'll like slowly wear it off. So tomorrow's a new day. Usually,
You know I have makeup remover you can borrow.
I'm using my skincare routine, bitch.
I feel like I just step in already and tell you can borrow something.
I gave you your moment, you're gonna give me mine. I'm teaching, you taught, it's my turn. So don't worry if there's still a little bit of mascara blackness under your eyes.
Wait, you know they provide makeup remover wipes.
I have my routine and I'm gonna share it. So as I was saying, the night will take off a little bit more. It might come off on your pillow, so don't worry. And then tomorrow, as the day progresses, you'll just kind of wipe underneath. And like, you know, the oil of your face will help to pull a little bit more of that blackness away. So we're good.
Day progressing.
And then I like step number 2.
What is that?
Pond's. You never heard of Pond's?
Oh my god, let me smell it. I do remember the scent. Yeah, my grandma had this under the sink when I was like 10.
So Pond's is tried and true. Here, we'll do like the little
No.
Pond's. I'm running out. It's time for me to get a refill.
No.
And we're just gonna put it on.
I don't know about that stuff, dude.
And it's just lotion, you know, and it's just lock it all in. I'm trying to use Caitlin's terminology. We're just gonna lock it all in, all that good stuff that we just put on our face. You do you, girl. You do you. And we're just gonna, you know, it's really, you keep going really close to your eye. Well, because honestly, it's because I'm trying to drag some more of the blackness.
Why are you going so far in?
Because I'm trying to get all the mascara off.
It's makeup remover in one.
Yeah. No, and actually that is a little fun little trick that I learned is when you do still have a lot of like, if I use like eyeliner or something and it's still all over my face, I just take my lotion, put it under my eye, and I take it with a cotton swab and it gets it right off.
That's how I actually used Pond's when I was 10 as a makeup remover, but I would wash it off.
Yeah. Oh, well, I keep mine on to lock it all in. I really, can you tell I clung on to that phrase that you used? We're gonna lock it all in. And that's that. Is this
Snaps for Kendall's, guys. Snaps for the effort. Snaps for trying. Wow. Okay, good job.
Okay.
Glad you washed your face.
Can we still be friends?
Yeah, I guess.
Can you teach me off the record? Can we maybe have a
Off
session?
the record, we can add in a step or two.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna need the toner pads. That's gonna be, as an esthetician, every single client that comes in, I'm like, girl, you need the toner pads.
No, being so serious though, like all jokes aside, what would you, okay, Dwight Schrute is back. Like the moment that I put my hair up, what would you say like one or two things that I could add in that are like just must-haves?
No, literally toner pads I would add in because that's going to give you a little bit of a chemical exfoliation. It's going to get the rest of the dirt and oil off of your skin to help with your, like if you have any blackheads or like smoothing the texture, tightening the pores. And then I would swap this out. You need, for dry to very dry, no. Girl, you are a combination.
I am?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because you occasionally break out. Mineral oil, petroleum, these are so congesting. Like this, I'm surprised you don't have like so much acne right now.
Really?
I'm just saying. I would get something that's more lightweight, that doesn't, this is clogging your pores.
Okay.
1000%. And I'm not hating on like getting something inexpensive because I have inexpensive recommendations for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, I would not go with this because this is for like really old ladies that have actually dry skin. Anyone that's probably under 30, I can't generalize, but from my experience, it's very rare to truly have dry skin. You can have dry to the touch, you can have flaking, you can have, what it really is dehydrated.
Oh.
Dry means you don't produce any oil. You produce oil because occasionally you get pimples here and there, you have some blackheads. That means you're producing oil. You do not need a dry skin product. This is my preachingness.
No, I see it. I agree. You know, but you know what? You're in luck because we're almost empty. So once I finish it, once I keep coating it onto my skin, once we're done, I'm gonna come to you and we're gonna decide what
We're
I
gonna
need
talk
to get.
about it.
We're gonna talk. We'll talk.
Well, that was fun.
I felt like I learned a lot. I have a lot. Caitlin gave me a few notes off screen, and I'm gonna learn from it. We're gonna grow. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Our peppermint tea as usual.
Oh, dude, I cannot go a night without it anymore. I was just thinking about this today as I was packing up for my night away. I was thinking about how as you get a little bit older, how particular and crazy you get. Like, remember just being 18 where you're like, can I stay at my friend's tonight? Or whatever, 16, 18, 20. You have nothing. You have not even your toothbrush. You're like, I'll borrow clothes. I'm good. I'm like going away for one night. I need my peppermint tea. I need my magnesium. I need charcoal in case I want to have a drink. I need my special pajamas. Like, it's insane. I wanted to bring my heat pack so bad, but I was like, they probably don't have a microwave in this room. I wanted to call and ask. Like, that's how crazy I've gotten. And it's just not so easy to travel anymore.
No, there's that. And then there's also like the strategy behind having a couple drinks. The way that Caitlin and I planned our whole night around how we were going to enjoy our couple of drinks. We literally were like, so we go to this event, guys. It's like this little social networking event. And there's like plenty of alcohol there. And we look at it, we're like, oh, maybe we could. But they're like, no, we shouldn't do that. Because if we have it now, then we're going to like, you know, hit our little buzz here at the party. But then we're going to start to like go downwards. And then by the time we get back to the hotel, we're going to be like not in the mood for our fancy drinks that we were planning on having on our mom's night out.
Yeah, we were really looking forward to like a little bonding moment of like getting a drink together at a bar and chatting. And we didn't want to do that at the party and then not be able to do it later because we only get one shot at this. Okay, we're not having multiple drinks. Like,
you get one chance and you got to time it just right, because if you start too early, we really talked it out. We're like, if we start too early, then we're going to flatline and then we're not going to be able to keep going. And I'm talking like 1 or 2 drinks, you guys. Like, that's where we're at.
The plan was really one.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I think we've executed the plan beautifully. We came back. We went to this really cute little bar. We had 2 drinks and a salad over the span of 2 hours. So it was a very slow sip.
We ordered this salad. We think it's going to be like, you know, like leafy green, like salad. And it's like, it says beet something or another. So we're like, oh, that's cool. Like,
it said beet salad.
I honestly got a little bit weird and excited about the beet situation because I was like, oh, Caitlin, I've been researching a lot and like beets have a lot of iron in them. So like, this is really exciting. Like, I was like really weird about it. And she's like, okay, whatever. Like, it sounds good. And we order it and we're both, it comes to our table and it's just like a pile of like red. And we're kind of like,
like, no, like literally just beets.
It's like big. I'm talking like giant chunks of beets that are like too big to put in your mouth in one bite, and giant chunks of watermelon. And honestly, saying it now, it's kind of like sounding good.
It wasn't watermelon. Those were different colored beets.
No, that was watermelon.
No, dude.
No, shut up. Wait, are you being dead ass?
It was gold beets and red beets.
That wasn't watermelon?
What the fuck?
Caitlin, yes it was.
Dude,
you're joking
no.
right now. No. I'm about to look up the menu. That was watermelon.
There was no watermelon in that salad.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being so serious right now. I thought that was...
How do you not know watermelon when you don't eat it?
Maybe I thought in my head, I was so convinced that it was watermelon that my brain like made the flavor. Anyways, all the point is, you guys, there were no leafy greens in it. It was just a pile of like big giant chunks of beets and apparently more beets. And it was really good, but it was kind of weird. And we shared it. So we're both just like forking in like giant bites of beets.
I was literally like, where is the lettuce?
Yeah, where's the salad part of the beet sand? It was good though. Yeah, it was.
Anyway, I had a great time. I got a bee's knees, which is a gin, honey, and lemon. And I've heard from some of my friends that have graduated into their drinking phase. I've been out of the drinking phase for a little bit and I've just been dabbling back into it. And wine, I just can't do anymore. Like last episode, I had a glass of wine when we recorded. I really only have a drink when we recorded. There's nothing else that I go out and do that I ever have any alcohol. I got so sick from it that I was like, Kendall, I can't do wine. Wine has been my jam. It's been my jam for years. So I got a bee's knees and I'm not feeling any headache or any hangover creeping in. So feeling good about it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I feel that. I feel like you need to find a drink that's like a signature drink that honestly doesn't have any sugar in it. Like I can't have any sugar. I can't have anything too crazy going on. No mixed liquor. Like if the drink has multiple types of liquor in it, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, why would you even? You know what I mean? Like, the signature drink on the menu, throw it out. Don't drink it.
I can't. Not anymore, honey.
If it has an umbrella in it, if it has like an edible flower, don't drink it. It may be cute. You may want to take a picture of it, but it is not worth the repercussions. I'm telling you now.
Just go with the classics.
Yeah, you know? I had a dirty martini, extra dirty, and that's always my favorite, a blue cheese. And this is controversial. I know some people hate them, and some people hate olives, and they gross them out. But I'm a fan. I love it. I like a salty drink. I like my drink to be like, you know, so salty. You know what I mean? Like no sugar, just straight like salty.
I felt very sophisticated drinking our straight up drinks with no frills, but tonight is feeling like kind of weird. So this is Kendall's first night away from her baby.
Yes.
And I've been away from Canyon a couple times just for a night or two. Actually, so Brian wanted to gift me for Christmas a couple of nights away. And last month I went for one night away and I felt so weird. And so this is my second time and it's taking a little bit of getting used to. The first time I literally, this is why I didn't want to do it alone. Because last time I'm like, this is gonna be great, and then I literally get to my hotel room and I'm like, crickets. It's creepy. I don't enjoy it. I'm like reading my book, which is nice. I'm like, I'll walk around, and then I'm like, anyone want to talk to me? Like, no. Okay.
You start talking to the walls.
Yeah.
You start naming a pillow Wilson.
No. And then I posted about this and it kind of went viral, but I realized that I like being with my family. You know?
No, I get that. I do. I really do. I feel like you want, as moms, like you want so badly to have a break from it all. And then literally the moment that you have the break, you're like, wait. wait. Like it takes like a millisecond of like silence to be like, wait, this feels weird. Like I want to go back to what I know. But then I would also argue that maybe it's not that you are feeling rejuvenated and ready to go back. It's just that you're like feeling uncomfortable because it's different. You know what I mean? So sometimes I wonder if you have to like fight through that feeling for a bit.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah. It's definitely uncomfortable. This time around, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. Like, I don't know. I think you just have to do it a few more times, which is what a few moms told me. It's like, no, you get used to it. Like, you'll look forward to it. Your alone time, you'll enjoy it. You have to kind of get over that hill or that hump of the mom guilt of worrying about them. And because if you've always been with them every day they've been alive, you don't know what they're going to do without you. What are you going to do without them? Like, it's really strange. And I'm not one of those people that's like, I think there's a really big conversation happening that's saying, yeah, moms need to get away and moms need a break. And so moms like are being told that they need a break. And then they take their break and then they don't even enjoy it and they feel guilty. And then they're like, why is everyone telling me I need a break? Like, you know, like there's kind of just like that push and pull of like doing what people tell you that you should like to do.
Yeah, like doing what you think you should be doing. Like, oh, I should be feeling super stressed out and overstimulated, but maybe you are luckily in a situation where like you don't feel that way, or maybe you're handling it really well and like you're thinking that you should hate your kids and hate your life, but like you really like your life, you know, like that's a thing, right?
Or like you are burnt out and overstimulated and you think you need to run away, and that sounds great because everyone's telling you like just get away, and then you don't actually enjoy being away. And so it's such a complicated thing because there's no right or wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying like you should do this or you should do that, but it is funny how many emotions come up when you do take time away from your family, when you think that, oh, this is what everyone said would be great, or I thought I would like this, and maybe it's not feeling exactly the same way that you thought it would feel.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you shouldn't try it again. I am, and it's going better actually this time. But
yeah, I do agree. Funny. I think that like depending on where you're at in your like postpartum experience, and I think the further away you get from being a new mom, like the easier it gets. I would argue, you know, I feel like that's the thing. It's like as you get older, because this is my first time away from my baby, and I'm already like a year and a half into being a mom, which is actually like kind of, I feel like some moms take a time away from their baby sooner. And I will say though, I think I'm handling it better now than I would have if I had done this like last year or several months ago. Like I think even considering that even now it was a little bit hard, but I think like it only gets easier with time as you like get away from like innately we're so attached to them. Like that's natural, right? Like you are just like so emotionally and hormonally attached to your babies.
And there's no rush to get away. I think that doing it whenever you're comfortable with doing it, like there's no perfect time.
But honestly, it's good. I'm really like I know it's good for me. I know that I've needed this for a long time, and I know that I should probably make a habit of doing this more often. I have this like vision in my head of being like the mom that does like a yearly like trip. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could even be a staycation, or it could be like a short trip to like California or wherever. Like for us, that's like a 5-hour drive. Like, but just something where where you like fully get away for like a weekend. It doesn't have to be a long trip, but just like I do think that that's helpful. And I think like once a year, that's not crazy. Like no. And if it means like it's a way that you can connect with some of your friends that maybe don't have kids yet, like just like a way to kind of like just live that life free of responsibilities for just a couple days. Because even I want to say one more thing about like our conversation of like it feels weird and blah blah blah. It's like even if you almost like part of you almost doesn't enjoy it, like I'm not gonna say like obviously I think you should like try to find the good in it, and you should try to enjoy it, and I agree it will get easier every time, but it's almost not such a bad thing if throughout the weekend you're thinking like, man, I can't wait to go home to my family and just like hug and kiss my kids and just like be home again, and then hold on to that feeling and then be in the moment and enjoy whatever you're doing. If it's you're in a club at that moment and you're like shaking your ass, keep shaking that ass, you know what I mean? Like enjoy that moment of being crazy and living like doing something out of your ordinary day to day. But it's okay if in those fleeting thoughts you have like this thought of like, man, like I can't wait to be with them. That's actually the whole point of the weekend, right? Yeah. Because then imagine when you get back on Monday or whatever day, you're like, oh my gosh, and you just have like a newfound appreciation of your life, and it does. So in that way, it does refresh you, right?
That's so true. And it's kind of like with relationships, you want to miss each other a little bit.
Yes.
And it's healthy, and it brings like the spark and the excitement back. And not to say that you need that for your kids, like you love them unconditionally every single day, but it is exciting to miss them even for an afternoon or one night, and then get to see them again and feel refreshed.
So what are we gonna do? What now?
I'm thinking we need to put on the most cheesy, old school, rom-com, girly vibes movie.
I'm loving that.
Are you gonna be afraid of sleeping alone tonight? Are you gonna sprawl
Are you asking
out?
me over? No. Wait.
I was actually be alarmed if I crawl in.
I'm actually like a little disappointed that we are not in the same bed. I was gonna tell Caitlin a disclaimer. I was planning on my way here. I'm like, I was gonna tell you if we had the same bed. Just be aware that I am the person that no matter who I'm sleeping with, in the middle of the night, I am a cuddler. I cannot help it. And for my personality, it's very ironic because I've gotten better. I've opened up a lot. We've grown, okay? But you can ask any of my like old childhood friends. When I was a teenager, I was just very closed off, a little bit cold, like just like, not very touchy-feely, right? But middle of the night, next thing you know, I'm like koala bear, like wrapped up, like legs around, hand around, like. So I was gonna miss this. No, I was gonna tell you, Caitlin, and then it's only gotten worse. I don't know if anybody relates, but like when you sleep next to like your partner every night. Now, if I ever do sleep next to like my friends or whatever, I swear, in the middle of the night, my brain just gets confused because I'm so used to sleeping next to my man that next thing you know, I'm the little spoon. I'm like backing it up to the, you know what I mean? Like I'm that person in my sleep. I'm like very cuddly.
Oh man. You're gonna miss out on that.
You dodged a bullet, but you actually no, you missed out.
I'm be over here.
Okay, let me ask you this.
What?
Is Brian the big spoon, or are you?
We don't touch.
You don't touch? You guys are the type that like can't sleep cuddled, like you won't sleep well?
Well, like I think the first like 6 months when we were all like, I'm good, touch me, I love you.
Oh yeah.
And now it's like we literally put a pillow like in between us. We have a king size bed.
Yeah.
And then he's over there and then I'm over here, but then every once in a while one of us will just put our foot on the other person
to
down
make
below.
Sure like the connection's
He'll be
there.
like, give me a foot, and then I'll put my foot on his leg. And then that's like it. But actually, like, so before we go to sleep, we always watch a show, or like I watch whatever I want to watch because I get the TV at night. That's the rules. And then
that's the rules,
that's
baby.
The rules.
I don't make them. That's just the rules.
Sometimes he like watches his little golf show like on his phone, like this close to his face, as I'm like using this I'm like using the giant TV to watch like animals.
I was about to say, what is it that you're watching that he's not getting a say in? Like,
he doesn't want to watch anything that I want to watch. He just wants to watch golf vlogs, which I'm absolutely not watching as I'm falling asleep.
Understandable.
So he has like his headphones and his like phone like this close to his face, really healthy, right? And then I watch my show, but then every night he like reaches over and he scratches my head as I fall asleep. That's how I get put to sleep.
Aww.
So I don't know how I'm gonna fall asleep if he's not scratching my head. So he scratches my head and then I give him like a foot and then he rolls over and like I roll over and that's it. No touching.
Wait, you dodged the question. I said, what do you guys watch, or what do you watch that he's not watching?
Oh, anything. Like Suits, he would like barely watch. He would like be like, what is this?
Okay.
And then like I'm watching This Is Us right now, which you really need to watch.
Somebody was telling me I should watch that. I think it was my sister.
Oh my gosh. So I think they just added it all into Netflix, which is why it's popping up for me, because I think it used to be on Hulu or something. But it is so good, especially now as a mom, as parents, like parenthood and just life, and it's so good and emotional. I'm literally tearing up, but in a happy way. Most episodes, some of it's really sad, but I'm not like bawling. Like, I mean, it is sad, but it's still like heartwarming kind of a show, not depressing show.
Okay, because I don't like depressing.
No, it's not depressing. It's definitely very heartwarming and emotional, but like cute. It's so good. I just finished the first season. You should definitely watch it so we can chat about it. I was gonna actually tell you, I was thinking of you recently, but I thought maybe like you'd, I don't know why I thought you maybe had already seen it, because it had been popular for like a while.
It's funny because it was on my list. Like I was thinking about starting it.
Well, you should start it.
Okay.
There's like 6 seasons too, so you'll be into it for a while, which is good. It's a nice healthy amount of episodes.
That's what I like. I like a show that I can binge.
Yeah.
The show I'm watching right now is The Good Place. Have you seen that? Mm-mm. It's actually good. I like it. I have been like throwing up on my story, like, guys, give me recommendations. Like, I don't know what to watch. All of our shows ended all at once. So this is my thing with Manny. I can't watch anything that's too emotionally draining before I go to sleep, or else I will not be able to fall asleep. Like, whether that means that it's just like sad, or whether that means that it's just like, too much action. So what Manny and I compromised on, at first that bothered him because he's like, well, all we ever watch are like rom-coms, and all we ever watch are like these stupid like comedies and stuff. Like, he likes them, but he's like, I want to watch something more interesting. So we compromised, and what we do now, we keep 2 shows going at once. We always have 2 shows streaming. So we have our comfort show, that we
Okay.
watch before we go to bed. And then we have our more like interesting, like right now we're watching Yellowstone. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Like, those type of shows. Like the more like drama ones that are like very like they leave you on cliffhangers and they like your adrenaline is rushing at the end of it. I can't sleep after that. And I don't think it's normal to sleep after that. But this man will literally roll over. It'll like show the scene and it's like they all gasp and you find out like a character died and it's like dun and then like it like zooms out and it's like that's the end of the episode and he's like, all right, ready for bed? And I'm like, ready for bed? What are you talking about? Like, what's wrong with you? And then he literally just rolls over and passes out. And I'm like laying there with all this adrenaline in my body. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
And that is when you go turn on Wild Babies Netflix.
I think I need to get on that.
You need to get into it. You know what I just started watching? There's this little mini documentary on Netflix. It's called Life of Puff. And it's about this little pufferfish. And it's not even like animated or anything. They just show the ocean and the coral reef and the pufferfish. Beautiful under the sea scenery. So relaxing. I fall asleep so fast.
That sounds really nice, honestly. Yeah. I'm up for that.
I'm up for passing the F out right now.
No, I really feel that. I'm not even gonna lie. How are we on your itinerary? I don't know what time it is.
Horribly late. 11:45.
Oh my
PM.
gosh.
I know. We gotta go.
We gotta go, you guys. Like, this is it. This is supposed to be our rejuvenation, our time to just refresh.
This was fun. I'm so glad that we did this little mom's night out.
It was really fun. I really did enjoy it. We have to do this more often.
Okay.
I really do. And I enjoyed bringing you guys along with us. I hope you enjoyed it too.
We'll see you back next Monday for a regular episode, doing the nails and all the things.
Back to our usual scheduled programming.
See you then. Bye.